I met Kath at one of her sound gong baths, and she mentioned this magical place, and that she was organising some kind of a retreat, and would I be interested? So it sowed the seeds. Having met Kath several times since then, I knew it's just the right thing for me to do. I was at a point in my life where I really needed some space, have some me time to regenerate, and I knew that Kath was the right person to guide me.
Well, I like the idea of the combination of sound gong and dancing and yoga, and just being in a kind of wilderness, almost nature space for a week, and just getting away from normal life, and just felt like that would be a really good thing to do, to kind of regenerate myself, and just have space where I'm not really doing anything that I normally do. So it's been very relaxing, and it's given me a lot of inspiration to go back home with, really.
It's very necessary, working in the manner that we do, to be able to provide the best for our clients. Hence the need to look after oneself. So professionally, it's a healthy move, and personally, for me, I have my to-do, my wish list, and I've got one tick and a massive eureka. It was amazing.
So what do you feel that you've got out of being here at San Nicolau for this Sacred Sound Retreat the second time?
Okay, so I think that the main thing that contributes to the whole experience is the fact that I felt that like I was an active member of the community at all times, participating in like group activities, also checking in with other people quite regularly throughout the day, chatting with to other people like during the workshops, but also like in the evenings. So that's one. I also felt like very loved, and I also I could sense the compassion and love everywhere around me. And the most important thing, I think, is the fact that I have a very busy life normally back home, and the whole retreat gave me time to the necessary time for me to have an inner dialogue with myself. And truly appreciate what I've got, and also be able to be at these very present moments.
What have you actually got out of being here?
Peace. I've met some beautiful people, and we've all had stories to tell, and it's been a wonderful experience just watching everyone cast off the layers and get down to the real them, and to relax. We've all been on various journeys, but it's just wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, it was amazing. I've been to small sessions in Manchester, but this one being a whole week retreat. I was here last year as well, but this year with the gongs, there was an amazing journey. With dance as well. The group was really good. Really enjoyed the whole retreat. I feel very refreshed. And I'm a bit sad to leave tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll come back I'm hoping to come here just for a week on my own and just enjoy this wonderful place.
Okay, Sharon's just caught me. I just come out the pool. I'm dripping wet, but I'm going to have a little chat with her.
Thank you so much, Julie. Really appreciate your time.
The gongs, I mean, the whole thing was amazing. The gongs, the dance mandala was brilliant. I loved the gongs. It was all great. It all blended in brilliantly. But as soon as I got here, you calm down. You sort of settle down into a nice, relaxed, tranquil atmosphere, as it always is here anyway. And I think being here amongst loads of lovely people, chatting to other people, you know, you get to know, you get a lot of feedback about different things with, you know, chatting to other people, other experiences, and it's just lovely. And I think it's made me think about myself a bit. I've gone down to a slightly lower level, my mind isn't so frazzled. It's made me think about myself a bit and some changes that I might make when I go home. And hopefully try and keep to them, because, you know, when you're in this lovely idealistic place which is beautiful and you think about changes you are going to make, then going back to reality, trying to then see it all through.
And there are things that I couldn't have imagined would be so revealing, enlightening, nurturing, nourishing. There's been smiles and tears and lots of fun and laughter and peace and quiet, tranquility. It's just an absolute paradise place to be. And the, you know, the whole thing. Kath is an angel, and Kath and Paul are just amazing people, and the group, wow, it was, we all feel like old friends, and that seemed to happen pretty quickly, so it was really, really a wonderful experience. And yeah,
That's very special.
yeah, fantastic. I would recommend it highly.
I knew I was going to have a brilliant time, but it's been about 100 times better than I thought, and that has to do with the place, with the people who are here on the retreat. I've made some really good friends. It's been a very supportive group, and the gongs, the yoga and the dance have all been really amazing. So I've got everything I wanted from it, but a lot more than actually what I thought I was going to get. And it's been really a very life transforming and incredible experience, and I think it will stay with me a long time. So it's really, I really feel it was worth coming, and I'm booking for next year straight away.
And it's sort of like give myself more me time when I go back and do things that I want to do.
Sounds good. And what do you think of San Nicolau, where the retreat is held?
So I think that the venue is actually amazing. I just love the fact that it's literally in the middle of nowhere, but I think that adds to its own charm. I love the fact that it was a sound retreat, and the fact that we're in the middle of nowhere and in the middle of nature. You can hear the birds singing. You can also smell it's actually quite impressive that during our workshops I could smell the jasmine behind. So it's all added up to a multi-sensorial experience.
This location is so beautiful. I came here in 2010 and I've been coming here every year ever since. There's something very kind of spiritual about this place. I feel very comfortable, and it's really nice to blend with nature, and it's very quiet, peaceful. And Helen and Francis are real hosts, very down to earth, no fuss. They really look after us, and I feel at home when I come here, and that's why I keep coming back.
The space, the location is absolutely wonderful. The mountains, not far away from the ocean, so I did get to swim in the sea a couple of days ago, which is always something that I have to do. Yeah, the wildlife, the hammocks,
Yes.
but mainly the good company, and I have so much to take back with me. So yeah, perfect, idyllic location. In fact, I would like to holiday here. Love to return next year for the next retreat, but certainly for just a holiday, it's beautiful.
I think Kath was absolutely right in her description. It is magical. It's peaceful, it's tranquil, you feel at one with nature, there's so much life around, and Helen and Francis are just such wonderful, wonderful hosts. They can't do enough for you, and they are just such genuine, loving, kind people. It's just been a privilege to spend time here, and I'm for sure coming back. That's already decided.
It's just got a lovely atmosphere, and this is why keep coming back. 15 years I've been coming back here. I could go somewhere else for my summer holidays, and I often think, shall I not go to Helen's this year? Shall I go somewhere different for a change? But no, it just keeps drawing me back because it brings out the creativeness in a lot of people. There's always sort of like-minded, and I find it attracts the same kind of like-minded people that I'm interested in and got the same, I think the same as me. It attracts a lot of creative people as well, who I always, although I'm not that creative myself, but I love being with people who are creative, and it's a beautiful area. The whole backdrop, the surrounding area is beautiful. It's tranquil, it's peaceful, it's magical, and you can just relax here. You can just spend all day here. You don't have to go anywhere. But if you choose to, you can hire a car and go off and visit really lovely places. You've got the coast, you've got interesting little villages, you've got the hills, you've got the Pyrenees. It's just lovely. It's just really lovely.
That time you're just totally in nature, and that is just the most kind of restoring thing about this place, and the sound is just, I came on a sound healing retreat, but I wasn't expecting that to be kind of 24/7 with the birds and the crickets and everything else. It's just absolutely awesome.
And do you think it makes a difference when everyone is all residential together, rather than if people were scattered about staying in different accommodation and things like that?
Oh, definitely. I think you bond more. This, what I like about this, because I've run retreats myself in houses, but we've all got our own space, but we can come together when we want to. So it's actually a really good balance, because it can get very intense if you have to be together all the time, living in one house, but this is different apartments. They're all really lovely, so it's not like one is much better than another one as well. So it feels like you can go and be on your own, you can be with a group, you can join in the activities, or you can go and have a swim, or so to me it's absolutely perfect.
So Thanos, is there anything else you'd like to say about your experience here?
I would just like to mention a couple of things about the hosts, Francis and Helen. I really feel that they quite often go out of the way to help us. They are the first point of contact for any kind of information that we need about the area, about tourist attractions in the area, and quite often they give us a lift to these places. So I just want to say a big thank you to both of them. So thank you.
Just that I feel very privileged to have been here, and anybody who gets to see this little clip, if you're in two minds, just remember Kath's words, it's magical. If you want to experience some magic in your life, come here.